Okay, so greetings everybody. I am Bester. I think if you've been following me for the past few months, you know who I am and why I actually wanted to record a certain podcast about, well, my rise and my fall because I don't know. How in the middle of December until the end nearing the end of May, I've been trying to make like YouTube content. I mean, I've started YouTube in those times, and the thing is, I I don't know how and what I should do to actually catch your attention because take I don't know, some YouTubers for example. They've got only thousands of YouTube oh damn it, thousands of subscribers. Even Speed, like he just became famous through live streams, but if nobody will have watched like the 2 or 3 hours streams he's been doing, actually nobody, he wouldn't be that popular. And I don't know. The thing is, I will have to grow an audience, and I will have to get some more subscribers, followers, and so colleagues. So we could probably make clips, share moments, attract the audience, even grow together. Not just followers, but also like a community of fellows. And yeah, that will be the best thing because my name is Bester, and I would really want to reunite all of you. Now to the first chapter of The Rise and Fall. I would like this podcast to mostly focus on me, but I don't want to be modest, okay? As I said, Bester is a name that I want to be used for describing community and probably progress on the internet. Like, who am I to talk about progress on the internet? Who am I? I'm just some guy. I'm not even 16 years old now. I'm not white boy Im. I mean, do you know this guy? And well, yeah, I've mentioned Speed before earlier, but there are also a lot more YouTubers. I don't know the name right now. For example, people like I don't know, Black Paradise or Jotech or something like that. They have grown an audience, and they've left now. These are people I knew in my past, and they just stopped. They disappeared. The one had like between 3 and 4 thousand subscribers. The other had over 50,000. So you can imagine. But the Rise and Fall is not just going to be about, well, me wanting to grow on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Discord, and so on. I will also like to talk about who am I, because the best thing to for an audience to be bounded with the guy, the creator, the influencer. But I'm not an influencer. I'm just a content creator. It will be to know who he is and get to know him better. I don't know if anybody will listen to this podcast, but to this recorded audio. But I I just want to try, okay? Try to tell things. I don't know if somebody, just one person would like reach up to me or write something in the comments or get a review or try to contact me on Instagram, yeah, Snapchat or so. You can find everything you need in my YouTube, on my YouTube channel, in the about page or so. But yeah. So to begin, where shall I start? I'm gonna start where everything began for me, and that will be when I was born in Manhattan, New York. But I prefer to say I'm from Broadway because Broadway is a cool street. I was born there. My father is American, but he learned French at the same time. He really loved the French language, so he was fluent in both English and French. So that was an advantage for me for communication, also for him if he wanted to go to France and so. Um, when I was like, I don't know, let's say 2 or 3 years old, we moved to France with my father. And there, I mean, my mother was, she was French, like full French. She was born in the south of the France. And yeah, my parents meet because my father, well, he learned a lot of French. He was like, I don't know, not even 20. He moved to France, and there he met my mom, because it always happens like that. He met a random person. He was working at the, do you know this fast food restaurant, the Quick? Yeah, they don't exist anymore. I mean, not a lot of them, because Burger King now is starting to take over, as well as McDonald's. But yeah, these are just details. So he met my mom, they fucked, they had me, born the 13th September 2006. And then when I was between 2 or 3 years old, I moved to France. I mean, because my mother wanted to go with my father, like on a trip to New York. They fucked. I was born there. They fucked before that. They fucked in France, and then, well, I was born in New York, and after that, my father decided to give up on North America and go live in France with my mom, so that they will have a normal life. When I was born, that was, I think I'm. It's all a little messed up in my head because I don't remember. Like, it's been like nearly 16 years ago. Yeah, so as soon as I was born, I think, no, I was born in New York, and then a few months or years later, like 2 or 3 years, I went to France to live there, South France. And after that, more, how can I say? When I was 6 years old or something like that, 2012, no, 2013, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 2013, I moved to Switzerland, the center of Switzerland, where they speak, well, Swiss German, and with my mom, because my father and my mother had a divorce like 3 years before that. I moved there, and well, I've been living in Switzerland for 9 years. 9 years. I say I lived because I'm not in Switzerland anymore. I'm back in France, and if you're wondering why I decided to talk English, it's because my father is American. I would like to honor him. So I prefer to make like English content than French or German. But I speak German, French, and English, if you want to know. So yeah, in 2013 I moved to Switzerland, and this is when, well, my rise was supposed to begin. I didn't see that coming. It probably never happened, but I will tell you what happened next. So I had to go to school in Switzerland. It was the canton of Zug. The city. The city's name was Cham, and well, I went to school for 6, 7, 8, 9 years. First, the primary school. I've been there for 5 years because I've already made my first year in France, so I only had 5 more years left then. Oh no, I just finished my first year in Switzerland. I was like halfway through. And then, well, 2019, I finished the primary school. I was sent to, as they call there, the secondary school. It's basically 3 years, or it can go up to 4 years if you want to perfect yourself on on getting better, because they're talking a lot about jobs, and so like you need to get a job, you need to go like on a stage of 5 days in a random society, go make things, experience yourself. And I was like fucking fed up with this, and that's why I've only been 2 years there. I mean, I had good colleagues, better than the primary school, because they were like older, and I had more German language with them. I still don't have the best English language. I just forgot a few words. I don't know a few words to describe like a stage you need to make for work before you actually go there as an employee. So I still have to learn some things in English. German, I don't think I will need this too much, except I will probably will still discuss some things with my colleagues from Switzerland. Yeah, or Germany, but only on Snapchat. So yeah, that's 2 years in the secondary school. I must. I mean, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about my trip there. There were like a few hot girls. One especially, I really liked her. I tried something with her in December 2020. She said, I mean, like nearly every girl says, when you try to, how can I say this? Well, when you want to confess your feelings, she said, I like you very much as a friend. So, okay. But girl, I just wanted to lick your pussy and ram my big cock inside your ass. Nah, just jokes. But kinda miss her now. She became hotter. She's got like how can I say, a mix between pink and red hair. That's kind of hot. I've seen her in a bikini once or twice. That was amazing. But yeah, that's life. You have to move on. I mean, I had like a full. I was fully blocked on her. Like she was in my mind from December to June, like 6 or 7 months. And then it's when my mother decided to put me in another school, an advanced one, that I had to say goodbye to her. I just wanted to try one more time to confess my feelings, but with like a longer message or so, but still didn't work. Everything's okay. I haven't talked to her for like 1 year now. I don't know if I'll ever see her again, but you know, things come and go. Now, to talk about the next year, because I was supposed to make a third year in this secondary school, but my mother decided to change me, because apparently for her it was shit. It was like not good for me, for my future, all these kind of things. But still, I could make some new colleagues there. It was like in another canton. It's named Luzern, and it's supposed to be a high school. Like to get your diploma, it's even a private school. It goes on for 4 years. I didn't even make 10 months there because I'm gonna tell you everything that happened, but. I was supposed to make 4 years there. So, summer 2021, I had to change school 2 years after the secondary school. I mean, 2 years after my first day in secondary school. So it was kind of weird, kind of different. I mean, of course, I didn't know the school. I was new. Other peoples were new too, or were just like making their year again. Because if you don't pass here, you can uh, like remake it, double it. That's what they say in French, redouble or so. So yeah, you can actually stay here until you're like an ugly old man, I guess. But yeah, at the start I was like confused. I felt like a guy who didn't care, who just wanted to leave. Because the first weeks were just amazing. I can remember the first 5 weeks, bro. So chilly, so chilled. I got a new computer, a new laptop, and I just kept playing games on it. Like I didn't even listen. There were no tests at all, no exams, and that was cool. But yeah, the first 5 weeks, then we had 2 weeks holidays, and then came the disaster, the the exams, the tests, and well, I didn't study for it. I mean, I didn't give a shit. I tried at the beginning, but I was failing again and again. Like the level was just too high. It wasn't for me. So no idea. I mean, I didn't. I stopped trying. I mean, my notes were just falling down. That's where you could call it the fall. But my grandmother was angry at me. So first I'm in the school section, and then I'm gonna tell you more about then my personal life, what happened while I was in Switzerland, and so because what happened in France when I was not even 7. I'm not gonna say anything about it because well, it's old and it's not interesting, and I can barely remember any of this. So yeah, I didn't even make 10 months. So May 2022, the end of May, I called my father. I told him I want to get the hell out of here. It's shit, bullshit. My parents at home. I mean, my mother and my grandmother, because my grandmother came too to live in Switzerland. So yeah, now I'm wondering what they're doing now. I haven't seen them for yeah, nearly 4 months, huh? No, nearly 3 months. Sorry. Because the fifth month is May, the eighth month is August. So yeah, I mean, I don't really care. The only regret I have when I fled was I couldn't take all my plush toys because I may be a teenager, but I still have a little kid's heart, and I have sensibility inside of me sometimes. Yeah, let's not get emotional. Sometimes I can get emotional, but I don't know if I will be on the run of this podcast. So yeah, the colleagues I made in this school, the school is called Saint Clements. I was in the first class because there are 4 years. There's first, second, third, and fourth. Yeah, you know. They weren't actually colleagues. I mean, a few of them. Like I know one, no, a couple of them. Like 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I don't know if I should go to 6, but whether it's for my class or the class next door, I mean next room, they were good, and I will kind of miss them because it hasn't even been a year, and like the bros are just continuing. They're on the second year now. I wish them luck. No, not yet. They will be on the 22nd August. That's Monday. They still have holiday for now. Although yeah, shit, I'm done. But the time I'm recording this podcast, it's 13th August, and it will be released on 28th August. So they will actually have been they will actually have begun their second year. I wish them luck. I don't know if they're listening to this, but thanks, guys, if it's the case. So yeah, now I've been on holidays. I mean, on vacations for nearly 2 months. I will go to school again in September, in the start of September, because since end May I haven't been doing anything. I've been trying to like get an audience on YouTube, get some people. That's what I've been trying to do. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say. So that's it for the school section. Now I think I'm gonna talk about my private life now. So when I talk about my private life, I'm talking about what I've been doing outside of school. Like when the school's over, what do I do? What are my hobbies? And so I'm gonna tell you. So let's go back to let's say 2013, 2015, up to 2016. Um, I've after school, I loved playing on the PlayStation 3. That was something I really loved because it was the only thing I could because I love electronics. I love games. I love entertainment. I mean, virtual entertainment. Games like Minecraft, Little Big Planet, if you know, Sonic, and so Retro City Rampage. That's a game I've been playing several times. I mean, I didn't have a lot of games back then. I mean, I was just a kid. I was like 8 or 9 years old. It was enough what I had, and I wasn't asking for more. My mother just came like day or night. No, the only thing is my mother only came like from time to time to suggest things, like games to play. I was playing with my mother sometimes on the PlayStation 3. We had two controllers, and so it kept going on like this until 2016, when I visited my father in France. Like I didn't tell you, but every 2 weekend of the month until 2018, I had to go to France with a plane, and also half of the holidays to spend time with him, because that was in the judgment, that was in the law. So yeah. In 2016, it was I don't know if it was like end 2016. My father took me to France where he came. Actually, he actually came just for a weekend on in Switzerland. He rent a house with the owner inside. That's like rent a thing. He took me to France because he wanted me to say that I wanted to live in France, which I actually didn't want to. I mean, I suggested him the idea, so it was all my fault, basically, because there were tensions between me and my grandmother. She slapped me when I was younger. She gave me right and left hands. So I mean, not every day, but when something went wrong with homeworks or so. So I told him that because right before I went to visit him there, my grandmother forced me to wear a jeans, and I told her like, why, bro? It's not freezing that much. Like she was. I'm not even gonna say she was too caring, because she didn't care about me at all. She just wanted to have her law. She wanted to submit me and that's it. I mean, that's how she is. She's like does the work no, wait, does the word narcissistic exist in English language? Because if it does, then she's a narcissistic. That's the only word I can use to describe her. And a hater as well. Because the first thing is her daughter, my mother, was actually, well, submitted to her. She was obeying her, even though sometimes, well, she became an adult and sometimes she stood up for herself. But the only thing that never happened, she never stood up for me towards her mother. So that's when I knew that something was off between her, and between the two of them and me, because it was always a 2 on 1, two against one when something was wrong. My grandmother just had to say something, and my mother would immediately come to support her and say exactly what she said. Even though she wasn't here, she didn't hear that at all. Just to be on her side. I don't know why, but that's life. So later, for the next 2 years, in 2018, I was sentenced to go live with my father in France, but my mother didn't let me. And to be perfectly honest, I also didn't want to. I wanted to stay in Switzerland because there I had my PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 was out then. It was released. I mean, I didn't even play that much on the PlayStation 4. The only time I played, the first time I played, I mean, I've already played before, but like very rarely. I played on the PlayStation 3 until the start 2019 or something. Then I went full PlayStation 4 for the next years. But yeah, 2018, I should have gone to my father to live a life with him, which my mother did not accept. Because the thing is, the first half of the summer holidays was with my father, the other one with my mother. So she just didn't bring me back because she had to after the 3 weeks, because I had 6 weeks every year, every summer. She didn't bring me back. She kept me, and I continued to go to school. That's where I finished the 6th grade and started secondary school. As I was talking earlier, and so on, until I just got fed up, and that was that was even like near the end of 2022, start 2022, like the first months of 2022. It's just my grandmother kept telling me that I had to work more, work harder, which I was doing. I was trying. And for her, she said, the only thing she said is things have to be done, but well. I tried to do them well. From the top of my soul, I tried. But for her, it still wasn't good enough. So that's just when I realized. And in my head, it was, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna lock you up inside a room and never let you go. Which I did in May. I locked her while she was sleeping. It was 1 or 2 a.m. And well, she stayed here. I think she got out the next day, the day after. I don't know. I probably will never know how she got out there, because at the start of the week, my mother just went on vacation in Greece, in an island, and well, I told my father about this. I texted him on WhatsApp. I got banned from WhatsApp. Fuck off. But that was before, like that was a few months ago. And so, well, he accepted the plan that he would come in the middle of the night to pick me up with his car, and I will just escape. I will pack all my things, like the most important things, like my old laptop that I'd use for school, my PlayStation 4 that I've been using to make YouTube videos. That's my platform. What else did I bring with? Oh yeah, the VR headset from Sony. Yeah, I brought my own controller, and so I brought some things. My dumbbells, because, well, I have to stay in a good shape. So yeah, when it was like 1 a.m., I just locked my grandmother inside her room and left. Like, that easy. She didn't even wake up. She woke up in the morning, and I think she got out a few hours after she just realized she was locked inside her room. I don't know how she got out. I wish I could know. I'm probably gonna ask her, because I got like an audition towards the judge. I don't know. Do I have it? So as I said, it's 13th August. The time I'm recording this, it's gonna be released on 28th August. I think I have no. It's in 2 weeks, like 23, 24 August, something like that. I have no idea. Either next week or the week after that. But yeah, so that's how I landed back in France. I'm trying to get the best out of me, to live my life, not just for me, but also for others. As I kept saying, all I want is just peace on this motherfucking world, this given world. And I'm gonna say it again, it's sad to see all the ravaging, the destroying of these please fucking humans. Wake up. There are species there. You are killing things. Stop this. I know you wouldn't want to die like that. So stop it. And I hope somebody will hear my words one day. Because as I said, if I have been put on this earth, it's for something. It is for I have a reason. I mean, I need to find that reason, and I have it. It's like Greta Thunberg or every other activist. But I'm not like them. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm better, but in my soul, in my heart, I know I can do something for this world. I can do something for this planet, and I can help. I just want to help. I just want to be given a chance. That's all I'm asking for. And why did I start on social media? Well, to grow a community, popularity. Because what kind of, for example, Mr. Beast, he is followed by 100 million people on Earth. He planted trees. If somebody who isn't known by anyone except his families or colleagues, well, he's not gonna have like enough popularity or money to achieve his goal, his quest, his dream. I don't know if I'm going to be someone like Mr. Beast or Markiplier or PewDiePie, or I do not know. But one thing for sure is that I will try. I will try to rise. I will try to give everything I can just to save some things. It will start with a town, then a country, then a continent, then the entire planet. It may take time. It may take like 60 years or something. I will do it. I will do it. I will start as soon as I have the age for. I'm like just I'm just I'm 15 right now. I'm 15. 30 no 13th September is my birthday, my 16th birthday. I mean, I am young. Even younger people than me have done more things for this world. And I don't know if I'm just wasting time trying to grow fame on YouTube or so, or getting attention. I don't want to force everybody, but please, if there are any good persons out there, just support me. I will support you back. I will help you. I just want no more war, no more shit. Because everybody's living their life here, buying from those motherfucking butchers who deserve death. Hunters as well, poachers. That's bullshit, and I will never support any of this. Never. The only thing I don't tolerate is just innocent killing. Like, whether it's vegetarians, people, or animals, pets. So it doesn't deserve that. If they have done nothing, they don't deserve that. So yeah. So basically, that should conclude the first chapter of the Rise and Fall. Of course, there's gonna be a next chapter, a second one, that will be released like once per month, basically. Should be normally. Yeah, I don't know. Oops, shit! I closed my window. Yeah, so it's available on YouTube. I don't know how to make something available on Spotify because I don't have a fucking subscription. I don't have Spotify Premium as well. I only have Musi, a mobile app. You can get it for free. It's very cool. So I thank everybody who listened to this podcast. I will certainly talk more. I mean, I feel like Andrew Tate right now, or Pat McAfee. But whatever. It's not over yet, and as long as I'm alive, it will never be over. And I can guarantee you one thing. One day you will hear the name Bester from somebody else's mouth. I promise.